So this video is about communication in Korea. And no, I'm not talking about not being able to speak the language and communicate. What I mean is um, working in Korea and not being told that your class is canceled or school is canceled. So pretty much I am waiting for my 6th grade class to start, and yeah, so it's canceled, and the only way I found out was because after sitting here for 5 minutes and realizing no one's coming to my class, I checked the 6th grade classroom and no one's in there. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, the students come to me along with their teacher, and I co-teach with the teacher, but pretty much the teacher just teaches and I do pronunciation and just help out with any corrections I see that need to be made. So pretty much I don't do a lot on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, but yeah, it'd be nice to know that my class is canceled. So I walk down the hall and see that the 6th graders are not in their regular classroom, and I go to the 5th grade classroom, which is my mentor teacher, and interrupt her classroom and say, is 6th grade class canceled? And she's like, oh, sorry, take a rest. And I'm like, okay. So I just have 2 classes today, which is great. And yes, I still get paid for my canceled classes. Yay! So I'm gonna go do some Facebooking and, but yeah. So I decided to make this video because this is not the first time that it's happened. One day I found out that 2 classes were canceled and I only had 1 class that day, and that was after arriving to school. Another day I found out that um, 2 of my classes were canceled and I only had 2 classes for that day or something like that. And it's nice, I mean, it's less work and I still get paid, but it's always nice to know that my class is canceled. Because what if I'm like super prepared and I'm just like, yeah, today's going to be a fun day, we're going to play games. And then I'm like sad because I'm like, no games today. But yeah, anyway, it's kind of a nice surprise because I can relax for an hour. But I'm not the only person that this has happened to. I talked to a couple friends and they told me that they had arrived to school before and found out that there was a field trip or that the whole school was canceled, and they're just there at school alone. So yeah, so it happens, and it's kind of something you just got to get used to because that's just how it is. I'm not sure if every week I said, are there any canceled classes? They'd know, because I think Korea doesn't work that way. They kind of like spur of the moment do things. So maybe one day they're telling you there's a big day, and then bam, no class. And you've planned your whole year, and there's no class for that whole year. No, but yeah, so that's something you'll have to get used to in Korea, is communication issues with not knowing. In the U.S., we plan our year out like 10 years in advance, and um, classes are usually not canceled. Maybe they're on a field trip and they didn't say, but usually you know these things. Maybe it's because I'm not a regular teacher. That's why I don't know, but yeah, I'm not sure. But comment below for the teachers who are in Korea and tell me about the communication issues that you've had. I've also had communication issues with what they want from me, like lesson plan wise. One teacher told me, oh, just submit a lesson plan for whenever you do something special with your class, not necessarily every day. But then I was told from another teacher that I need to submit a lesson plan every day, specifically for my after-school classes, because I teach both regular and after-school. So I was like, wait a minute, you're telling me I need one for every day, but the other teacher's telling me only some days? And then she was like, oh, well, it's only for your after-school classes, your extra classes, pretty much. And I was like, oh, okay. So, yeah. So make sure it's not even a language barrier, like, it's not an issue of not being able to speak to them. It's just them not telling you exactly what they want, and also when there's no class. But other than that, my school is great, and the kids are great, and I have monster fourth graders, but other than that, everything is good. So, yeah, so I'm glad I got to make this video. I had some free time, so I guess you guys can thank my canceled class. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Speaking of communication, I just found out that my 6th grade class is canceled as a what? No. 4th grade. I'm just walked up some stairs. 4th grade is canceled, so I only have 5th grade today. So that's it for communication. I just found out that not only was my first class canceled, but my 3rd class is canceled as well. So, yeah.